Hey, how would you like to kill your competition? Just completely wipe them out. I'm not talking about hurting anybody, but what if you could actually do away with all the people that are getting in your way of dominating your marketplace? Well, you've come to the right place, because today we're talking about Amazon proofing your business. That means making your business completely competition proof from top to bottom, even against someone as big as Amazon.com. I'm Brian Pombo of brianjpombo.com, and we are here in the Orange office in Grants Pass, Oregon. And today we are going to deal with we dealt with number 3 yesterday, number 2 today. Number 2 in the list of 9 ways to Amazon proof your business. If you want to see the other ways, we're counting down all the way to number 1. You can see 9 through 3 down below. I've got links going to all of those. So, and if I don't right this second, I will a little bit later. We'll be pasting those on this. So we've got, before we get started, I'm gonna actually talk about a very specific thing that it seems like it would be a boring thing, but it is a specific step that I have not found a way around. If I could find a way around this step, I would. I haven't found a way around it to really make yourself competition proof. Before we get into that though, I want to pitch real quick dreambizchat.com. Dreambizchat.com is for business owners and executives in the self-reliance field. So if you own a business that provides products or services that encourage people to become more self-reliant, you're somebody I'd like to talk to. Go and sign up on an application for dreambizchat.com, and you can get a free strategy session with me, which normally I charge upwards of $600 and more to be able to do. But right now I have a special going on for everybody in the self-reliance field. And if you qualify, then you can actually talk with me anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. And that is dreambizchat.com. Go check that out. Now, let's talk about Amazon proofing your business. This is the second way out of 9 ways to Amazon proof your business. And like I said, you think it's a little bit of a boring concept, but it is so important, and it's one of those ones that does not come naturally to me. Number 2 way is be consistent. That means everything that you are doing to reach your people, to reach the people that you're trying to help through your products and services, to reach the people that you're trying to sell to, what have you, you have to be consistent in any one area. For example, the people that become really good at any form of marketing, so marketing is one area, and you would normally think of marketing as only being to the people that don't know anything about you yet, to try and bring them in, to create them, to actually bring them in and make them customers. It's more than that. Marketing's a much bigger concept. And when I think of marketing, the people that really do well are the people that are consistent long enough in one area. So we talked about Russell Brunson a while back. He got really good at being consistent in a couple areas, but one of the first areas that he got popular in was webinars. He did webinars, and he did a webinar every week for years on end, a live webinar. And he just got consistent long enough to really understand that model and to be able to take advantage of it on all levels. Ben Settle, who I think I've mentioned before, is really known as the email guy. He has gotten extremely well at email marketing. And how does he do it? He does it daily. Every single day sends an email out to the people that sign up for his thing. And you say, I can't imagine dealing with an email every single day from someone. But if you're a good enough writer, you can pull it off. And how do you become a good enough writer? You got to be consistent. It's all about sticking with something long enough to be good at it and to really understand how to use it properly to reach people. And normally I'd have my handy whiteboard. I don't know where it is. Good thing it only cost $1. What I do have is a notepad today and a Sharpie pen. So I'm going to draw something out for you. This is a concept. And these principles, I know I bring up a lot of things from other people. One thing I found, principles have almost all been discovered by somebody else when it comes to principles, because all principles kind of come off of the same place, you know, and they tend to be true throughout the generations. And I found that no matter what, someone's always come up with it before. Even if I come up with it in my path and I say, hey, that's kind of interesting how this is always true, I'll end up hearing it from somebody that says it in such a simple way that's like, yeah, that's the way you got to talk about it. And a person that does this a lot for me is a guy named Dean Jackson, who I've mentioned before. And one of the things that Dean said, and it's one of those things I haven't brought up yet with you, is the concept of before, during, and after units in your business. So if you can read this, if not, I will tell you what it says: before, during, and after. Your entire business cycle and how you communicate with your people, with your customers, with either your customers before they're customers, as they are your ongoing customers, and even after they've gone on away from you and they aren't using your products and services anymore. You could divide up everything you do into before, during, and after, and it helps to clarify everything. So before is, like I said, it's outreach. It's to bring people in. It's having people, getting people to know you, like you, and then trust you so that you can bring them into the during unit. And then after people have left, actually have a way to communicate back with them to try and bring them back into the during unit. The whole idea is to get people back in here because that's where the money-making relationship happens, and that makes everything occur properly. So before, during, and after. What's this have to do with consistency? You need to be consistent in each of these places. Oftentimes we only focus right here, and we put a little bit of focus right here, but we don't do as much marketing to the people we're already working with, the people who we already have an ongoing relationship. Oftentimes we don't spend enough time here, and we more than not almost always ignore people after they've left and do very little to try and win them back. Find out why they left, offer them something to get them back in to the door, through the doorway. Be consistent at each level. What are you doing at each level, and then stick to it. Do it long enough to where you know whether it's profitable for you or not. That's a huge piece of consistency that I've found. And any company can sit down and draw that out and find out whether you're actually paying attention to each of those areas properly and whether you're being consistent in each of those areas. So that's the number 2 way. Tomorrow we're going to be dealing with number 1 way to Amazon proof your business. Make sure you come back tomorrow. We'll see you then.